Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the report from Tiger Mountain for 2024. We're going to talk about some interesting things this year. We're going to start off with the Jewish tunnels in New York. Yes, we're going to step right into the deep water. Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. The Jewish tunnels in New York. Welcome to the Report from Tiger Mountain for 2024. We're going to be talking about lots of interesting things this year. We're talking about the Jewish tunnels in New York. If you're a Jewish tunnel watcher, like I am, 2024 got off to a flying start, ladies and gentlemen, with some marvellous Jewish tunnels on display in New York City. It was the Brooklyn Chabad-Lubavitch Temple synagogue there, and they had these lovely tunnels going on all over the place, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic stuff. If you're a tunnel watcher like me, you think you're very impressed. And everyone was impressed by what was going on. Apparently the tunnels were built by students. Now, I'm not sure how they did that. Maybe they would sneak into synagogue and they would sort of, a bit like, maybe The Great Escape, they would bring in some tools, they'd have a case, and then they'd sneak out the back of the synagogue, and they'd start their tunneling, ladies and gentlemen. And before you know it, they've got all these tunnels all over the place. I'm not entirely sure about the student story, but anyway, when the New York City Police Department came to shut down these tunnels, it was a terrible event. There was a kind of a riot in Brooklyn there, and there were they pulled out soiled mattresses, and they pulled out high chairs, and they pulled out all this kind of stuff, and they were kind of crawling out of the sewers all over the place, mate. So, it was a very interesting event, and, it just happened to be opposite, where the synagogue is, just happened to be opposite some kind of Jewish child center or something like that. Of course, that's just a coincidence. And Jeffrey Epstein's house was only 3 or 4 blocks away. But again, that's nothing really worth mentioning. So I'm not sure why I did. This is all kind of rather interesting, isn't it? One of the things about Pizzagate is that they would always talk about the tunnels. And I think, most of them just saw maybe they were just extending it. Maybe they needed a bit of, I don't know, maybe they just needed somewhere to store, extra copies of the Talmud. Who knows? But I think when they brought the salt mattress and the high chair out of there, people were like, what the hell is going on there? And if you look that up too, it's interesting. That is now called fake news. If you look up, was there a soiled mattress? Now, we all saw the footage. But if you look that up, though, if you look up soiled mattress in the tunnels, it's apparently that's fake news. So everything we all saw with our own eyes has now been memory holed as officially fake news. So that's interesting, isn't it? So what's going on? Let's be honest, it could be completely innocent. It could be that they just wanted, I don't know, maybe more storage place. I don't know why they would dig tunnels. It's a very interesting question. Or there could be something nefarious going on. Here at the Report from Tiger Mountain, we don't know the answer to these questions. But we do know, if you are a Jewish tunnel watcher, 2024 has got off to a flying start.